Welcome to The Last Rites. It's going to be Diddy times today, so please drop a sub if you so would, please. That would be most lovely. Let's go and see what's the latest in Diddy world. Obviously, earlier this week, if you're following this, Puff Daddy, Diddy, Love, was he swag at one point, I think, for a few months. Never trust a man with 7 names. Is facing even more misconduct claims from 120 new accusers through this one law firm, including 25 who were children at the time. Oops. 3,000 calls to this law firm. They have to go and wade through it a little bit and get all the cases they can corroborate, the witnesses or other evidence, and they got that to 120. They're already reviewing another 100 cases. That's like 175 so far victims, let alone the myriad of witnesses and the kind of co-collaborators that will probably be given some kind of immunity or time off to give evidence against this guy. So let's get into this. Sean Combs, also known as P. Diddy, Puff Daddy, all the rest of it, is already waiting trial on sex trafficking charges, and I think it's racketeering and is it narcotics or weapons charges in the original indictment. There will be a superseding indictment with many more charges, or much more charges, if I was going to consider that sentence there. He categorically denies it, even though we've seen him kick his girlfriend's head in on a CCTV footage, so at least you've done something. Rapper and music mogul Sean Combs is facing allegations of sexual misconduct from 120 new accusers, including one who claims it was abused aged 9. Oh, good. Tony Busby. I mean, Tony Busby, this lawyer's name. I mean, that's kind of, hey, welcome to Busby. But he seems to be doing a good job here. Lawyer from Houston representing the claimant said he expected lawsuits to be filed within the next month. There were 60 male and 60 female accusers. Got some diversity. That's an equal 50% diversity split. 60 male, 60 female, making up 120. And that 25 of those were children at the time of the offences. The allegations against Combs cover a period from 91 to this year. The more I've been looking at him recently, is like he's always got his mouth open. And there's just something, obviously mouth breathing and all that stuff. He's literally in a pimp hat here. But there's just something disturbing about someone that's always got their mouth open. Just sort of inhaling in the world around them and boys. The allegations against Combs cover a period from 1991 to this year. Woo! This type of SA, abuse and exploitation should never happen in the United States. This is the lawyer talking now. They should never have been allowed to go on for so long. The conduct has created a mass of individuals who are injured, scared and scarred. Most of the lawsuits are expected to be filed in New York and LA. Further to the 120 other cases are being considered. His lawyer says he cannot address every meritless allegation. What about the merited allegations in what has become a reckless media circus? Yes, reckless reporting on this thing. And by the way, there's a hell of a lot more to this. I think we're going to have to do a deep dive into all this soon. That said, Mr. Combs emphatically and categorically denies as false and defamatory any claim that he did this to anyone, including minors. Well, we'll see where the evidence takes us, you know. He looks forward to proving his innocence and vindicating himself. If Homeland Security are kicking down 2 houses at the same time, there's already multiple lawsuits. It's critical mass, isn't it? 1, okay, maybe someone's crazy. I've got it in for you. 2, okay. Maybe a few people are conspiring here. 175 victims at this point. At least 25 kids. Multiple rumours. Come on now. He looks forward to proving his innocence and vindicating himself in court if and when claims are filed and served. They will be, which truth are established based on evidence, not speculation. The majority of individuals represented by Mr. Busby's firm are from California, New York, Georgia, and Florida, with accusers from more than 25 states. And I think this goes international as well. I think we should do a dive. Let me actually pull some things together, and we'll have a big, deep dive one day. Maybe even do a live stream. Maybe we can do both of those things. Combs faces multiple other lawsuits filed in the last year, and latest games follow a video that emerged in May showing him attacking his ex-girlfriend Cassie. Yes, so for the lawyer to come out and go, he's done nothing. We've already seen the video of him beating his girlfriend in a hotel lobby, and he's apologised for this, but so fucking what, man? Just that alone, sucky. Charges that he used his power and prestige to induce women into drugged up sexual performances with male sex workers. These were allegedly dubbed freak offs. I think there's a lot more going on at those parties as well. The 1,000 bottles of baby oil, the slip inside. But yeah, there's more and more people coming out saying, oh yeah, absolutely known to be lacing drinks. You just knew not to have these drinks. There are witnesses saying they've seen people take a drink in a car and at parties, and they, one or two sips and they're kind of out of it. His kids are being accused of dodgy stuff on a yacht, like creepy following women around and doing shit to them. So I think it's going to go wider than him. But at some point, a lot of those people around that have kind of enabled this security and all that kind of stuff, they're going to start talking. They're going to start talking as fast as they can, which means they'll just add to the state's or the federal evidence, right? He's also pleaded not guilty to the racketeering and sex trafficking. Yeah, well, it doesn't sound good. We know about that. There's a couple of other little articles here. Justin Bieber breaking silence. So that's a bit of a misleading headline. We've also seen the videos. This is an insider though, right? So whether it's an agent or a friend, a lot. The last thing Justin wants is to relive or even discuss his complicated friendship with Diddy. I mean, that's all that's been left at the moment. But he's finally breaking his silence to friends about his nightmare experience and the private hell it's caused him. So, yeah, I mean, kind of loaded, but nothing specific there. And I've never looked at the Times of India before, but this just popped up. Diddy told his 9-year-old victim, I assume this is the one from the 120 cases from Busby's firm. Diddy told his 9-year-old victim, I'll make you a star, reveals lawyer. I mean, it's so cliche, isn't it? I'll make you a star. Give us a subscribe, by the way. That helps muchly. I appreciate it. The casting couch thing, come on. The Diddy take case is turning murky by the day with a helpline receiving 12,000 calls in 24 hours. So our Herculean task is to try to sift through every one of these and make sure we're identifying who the victims and the witnesses and collect evidence. Yeah, this is that same lawyer giving the speech. The 9-year-old victim, 9 man, come on. It was an isolated case. Busby revealed that out of the fresh 120 victims that he will represent more than 25 minors at a time. I don't like the way they've described 120 victims as fresh, though. These fresh 120, does that mean the 50 before are unfresh? Come on. These children were seeking TV or music careers, and Diddy told them, I'll make you a star. Now, we're going to get into this, because we've heard rumours about Hollywood and the music industry for years, and other things too. But if we just take entertainment, like Hollywood, music industry, right? For years. This isn't the only guy. I keep looking over there. This is not the only guy. Maybe in this, he's the only guy. There are rumours that other people did shit to him. And kind of saying, this is how we do the music business. You know, you have to give it up to get anywhere. And then the torch got passed to him, or he took the torch. The metaphorical skin pipe that he took and carried on the... Woo! I wasn't worrying at that. I was whooping that I kind of burped there. The 120 we announced yesterday, this is the same people, are claims that we could file right now against Sean Combs, but we're trying to make sure that we file the cases that include every potential liable party. Yeah, because you got to dot your I's and cross your T's with everything. The more you can solidify those cases, and then they can go forward, right? And their lawsuit, so I don't know whether the federal thing would take precedent over that, but he's going to get ruined. He's got, 700, 800 mil? He's going to get ruined by that corporate law firm for years, and he's going to, when he's inside, he's going to get extorted by the prisoners that are inside. Hey, man, just pay for my lawyer, man. All that shit. He's going to be buying shit to buy favours so he doesn't get pushed around himself in there. Yeah, for literal decades, Diddy has not pleaded guilty and is in jail, but the case has created the case has created a stir. I mean, we'll give it up because it's the Indian Times. The case has created a stir in the entertainment industry. It is that trend. Okay, this is a translation. This is a translation. That's fair. That many people will go down with Diddy, the A-listers. Yeah, because a lot of people went to his parties, right? It's kind of well-known. People like Leonardo DiCaprio, Jamie Foxx, Kevin Hart, all this kind of stuff. It doesn't mean they're involved in the crazy stuff, but just to be associated, it's crazy. But there are going to be a bunch of people that are associated with it. People, even those cases about the gunfire with J-Lo and stuff in like 99, all that stuff could get reopened off the back of this. And I think onto this, it's just going to be piled and piled and piled and piled up. And he is fucked. booked, I would say is the legal term. No one else apart from Diddy has been accused yet. Yeah, I think there will be more defendants and there'll be a shitload more witnesses. We've already got 175. Anyway, that I think maybe that's the 3 of them. That will do for today. That will do. That's a lot. That's a lot for a Friday. I was going to do something else today, but I thought there's so much with this going on. Let's have a little chat about that as well. What do you think? Give us a subscribe as well. Obviously, I can't see that many people are out defending him. Going with OJ, with Michael Jackson, these big cases. I don't know what that thumbs up is. They were. Is that just recognising my thumbs up? With OJ and Michael Jackson, you obviously got a lot of people still defending him, and who knows, bit of back and forth with this guy. Really seems a bit R. Kelly-ish to me, and worse, I think. So, yeah, but the trial won't be televised because it's federal, and they don't let cameras in their buildings, which is absolutely gutting because they should start televising it on YouTube, and they get some. Obviously, they're very rich, but get some revenue in that YouTube money. I'll have it. Unbelievable. Well, there we go. Diddy the Diddler. Nice. Have an enjoyable weekend, people, or whenever you listen to this. I like you. Thanks for subscribing, all right? I know I can't say... I always feel I can't say the word subscribing. Do I say it like... But thank you anyway. I'll blame the fact that I've been laced with GHB or something. All right, I'll see you later. Bye.